So I've never made a YouTube video before. I don't even know if this is working, but I guess according to Instagram, I'm no longer able to make live videos on it because I don't have 1,000 people who follow Doleful Lion's Instagram, which is dumb, I think, in my opinion. But, you know, they don't care about me. So anyway, I wanted to make a video after so long because I read this thing about this UFO that is heading towards Earth. Have you guys seen this? It's supposed to be here in 2027. And they say it's legit. Like all the evidence points to it definitely being a UFO, and that it's probably going to destroy Earth in 2027. So I just wanted to give this emergency live broadcast to all my YouTube subscribers, all 574 of you. I haven't made any live YouTube videos in my life. I've made YouTube videos in the past. I don't know if you guys saw the videos I made in like 2010, and I would play like The Rats Are Coming, the Werewolves Are Here on like acoustic guitar in my ex-girlfriend's apartment. And I was super shy. I'm no longer shy. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the UFO situation. So it ties into my new song called We Found Heaven. God, I mean, just like the coincidences of me writing this song last week and then this announcement of a definite UFO crashing down into our solar system, like similar to the Oumuamua vessel that came through our solar system in 2017. Do you guys remember that? According to Avi Loeb, who's affiliated with NASA, but very loosely. I don't know about his pedigree or his credentials. Anyway, he's a UFO guy. He's always very hysterical about UFO situations, that's why I like him so much. Because I think we should be worried about UFO situation. I'm going to tell you why in a second. But so anyway, Avi Loeb said that in 2017, the Oumuamua vessel or object that came into our solar system did not behave like an asteroid or a comet. He said it came in at a trajectory that seemed to be artificial, like that's weird, and was going at a rate of speed given its total density that like belied its like ability to act in a normal fashion. So he thought it was an alien vessel. But I think there's something behind this. I think they want us to think some of this stuff about the alien stuff. But so anyway, this idea about in 2027, there's going to be this alien craft that comes into our solar system and destroys us, and how it ties in with my new song called We Found Heaven, which is a song that I wrote on Friday afternoon, today being, I think, Thursday. So I wrote it 6 days ago, and then I finished it on Sunday morning. So it was like totally an unexpected song, but it has nothing to do with UFOs. I don't think. You know, sometimes like I'll write a song and then like 30 years later, I'm like, oh, that's what it's about. It's awesome. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. There are actually people here. Hey guys. I cannot believe that there are people here. Can you guys hear me? Is anybody like, dude, how are there people here? Can you guys hear me? Hey, everybody. If you guys can hear me, like say yes, I can hear you, or no. Anyway, so I have this new song called We Found Heaven, which is like definitely not reinventing the wheel, but it's like a total electronic song. I recorded it all in my little apartment, which I have this studio. It's my studio apartment, and so it's also my studio. And it's called Dallas Trademark. I think that's such a cool title for a studio. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed in my albums, if you've been listening to the Doleful and bought the albums or seen it on Bandcamp, I always come up with like studio names because I don't know. I record all those fucking albums in my apartment. So, and there's no like external like recording. It's just me. It's been that way for like 10 years or so. So all the albums from 2016 and forward were just me, wherever. There was a total purpose to me making this video, I swear. I will tell you this, guys. As much as I love everyone, I've been very depressed lately. I lost my job. So that's why I'm making these videos. So I've been a little depressed. So just kind of wander around. I did make that song though. I've been making more songs lately. I've been trying to find a job. Oh my God, I don't want this to be pathetic. But anyway, can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Oh, I think these are all bots. Anyway, that's fine. Anyway, tomorrow's Bandcamp Friday, which is, that means all the proceeds of the Bandcamp totals of the day go to the artist, which would be me. So if you wanted to download something and pay money for it, tomorrow would be the day to do that. And I have a new song called We Found Heaven, which is, I think, a nice song. I think I was saying before, it's not reinventing the wheel or anything, but let me get rid of this person. I'm gonna get rid of these people who are being dumb. I don't know what you do. All right. Okay. So I don't know. I would like to do more things on this silly channel, and I'm just sitting here in my apartment complex, basically chilling after having some lunch. And I would just like to reiterate, I would like for you to download my album and my new song tomorrow, on Bandcamp, if you want. Some people trying to get in my way. I'm sorry. Yeah, so what was the other thing I was going to tell you? It's probably really important. My name's Jonathan. I'm the Doleful Lions. I am the band. I'm all of the band. No one else is in the band except me. I'm 53 years old. I've been doing this band since 1996, which seems crazy. I will tell you this, and this is for anybody who's listening who's younger than 53. Time goes by so quick. Don't listen to Madonna. She's so wrong. Time goes by so slowly. It goes by really fast. And then you end up being old. And you're I'm still making records, dude. I'm still recording songs. I don't think that's going to stop. I'm so blessed by God to be able to continue to do it. And I'm a little depressed. I need to find a job. Anyway, I'm having fun, though. I'm just walking around, chilling. I can't believe I did this stupid thing. I just wanted to turn it on now and just see what happened. I would love for you to listen to my new song called We Found Heaven. It's kind of a, I will be honest with you, it's kind of a song that's directed to someone. I hate to say it, it's like kind of a mean song. It was like, it's kind of like one of those songs where you think it's a love song and then at the end it's not. Here's what I'll tell you about the song. It definitely was someone, it was about someone I loved, but then like, she broke my heart. So the end of the song is about how sad I am. I don't know, like I don't usually write those kind of songs, you know? I usually write songs about like weird shit and like things that are, what is it, like out of the ordinary. I've written love songs, but this song is like a mean song. It's like this girl, this woman, she made me feel really bad. So I had to write a song about it. So sorry. Maybe the next song will be more positive. Actually, I think it will be. I have another. So I'm like releasing these songs, like as I'm writing them, these new songs, which are kind of like dance songs, I guess. They're disco songs. I would like to become an electronic artist. Oh my god. But you know what I mean? Like I write like all kinds of stuff. I like all kinds of music. I like all kinds of music. I was thinking about it. Like my favorite band at the moment for like last maybe 2 or 3 months is Sister Sledge. Do you know this group? Do you know who Sister Sledge is? They were a 70s like disco band that were produced by Nile Rodgers, like the Chic people. Oh my god, they were like the best band. And they were beautiful women, and they like, I was watching a video of theirs, and I was just like, this is like the most perfect music and the most perfect, beautiful women that made it. And so I was so enamored of them. So I wanted to do like a Sister Sledge type situation in my music. So I started doing some of that. So like I've recorded all these songs in that like, oh my god, I love Sister Sledge, and I love, do you know the band? I think I've said this before. Do you know the band The Sparks? Have you guys ever heard this band? So anyway, they were a band from like the early 70s, and they were like kind of a glam rock band from Los Angeles. I'm sure every single person who would watch this knows who The Sparks are. But they made a record called Number One Song in Heaven that Giorgio Moroder produced. And I just think that's like the best. I think it's like, if somebody asked me, John, make a top 10 list of your favorite 10 albums, Number One Song in Heaven. And I just listened to it literally yesterday. I think it's in my top 3 now. And it's so jumped up over the years. Like I first heard Number One Song in Heaven in like 1995 or 6 when I was in Cinco de Gatos. So I remember like, because I remember the cover of the album was like this nurse. Have you guys seen the album cover of Number One Song in Heaven? And I was at Quaker Goes Deaf Music in Bucktown. Yeah, Bucktown. It's no longer there. But I saw the cover, and there was like a little blurb that the dude would write. And it said, Giorgio produced, it was like, what did it say? 70s. Oh my God. That was Stacy. So, I was going to say too, Stacy, who is my oldest friend in life. I met her when I was 16. She just texted me. It's so nice to have friends that you like been friends with like forever. It's nice. So anyway, Number One Song in Heaven, like that. So that album. So I bought that album on CD actually in 1995 because of the blurb. It said like Giorgio Moroder produced, and I totally knew who that was. 70s glam, and it's something like sparkly, or it said something like sparkly, which I think I use that term. And before to describe the disco music I'm making. And I was like, oh my God. And you know their name too, right? So like, I am chill as fuck. Dude, thank you. Thank you for subbing. I'm so chill. Like, you know what I'm doing right now, bro? I'm like just walking around, just like, I see people, they're looking at me like, oh, who are you talking to? But you know, I'm just chill, man. I'm just like, whatever. I just wanted to talk about music. Maybe you could like listen to my music or listen to my new song. And I was kind of telling you what it was about, you know, and where it comes from. So anyway, this album, Number One Song in Heaven, which was like one of my favorite albums of all time. It continued to be too, like way after the fact. And so that was the biggest inspiration to me. And so I was like, oh my God, I want to make an album like that. Like I want to do something like that. That's like beautiful disco music. you know, with like heart, with like, that's like about like the way I was feeling. My heart is bursting open with all of these thoughts and feelings. And I wanted to like do disco music, because disco, you guys know this music, and it was like mostly like, I can name the artist. I was listening to, oh my God. Do you guys know Evelyn Champagne King? Have you guys heard her? So this is the kind of disco music I was talking about. This kind of like really like up tempo, and even like chord progression wise, it's like all up. It's not like sad music. It's beautiful, like uplifting music, kind of gospel inspired disco music. And I was like, oh, this is like the most beautiful music. It makes me feel so good. There's a lot of piano in it and timpani drums, and then like strings, obviously, and then like maybe a synthesizer or something, but something that's really uplifting. And that was like the music that I've been listening to over the past few months that has made me feel so good about being alive in this desperate, like deep despair of depression I've been in, which makes me so sad, because I'm not a depressed person by nature. I'm the opposite. I'm like so hopeful all the time. But I think when like you get like clinically depressed, which I think is a real thing, I never knew it was until I became depressed. But that kind of stuff, like that kind of music that's uplifting, I think it's spiritual. I really do. Like those chord progressions and the way that the music is constructed is supposed to be really uplifting, you know. And so I've been trying to make music like that to get myself out of this just like really sadness. Don't feel sad or anything. I'll leave this video up. I don't care. It's about me. It's about who I am. You know, I'm a sensitive person. I was like trying to make myself feel better. It's so dumb that I do this, but like I was just trying to make myself feel better, and I was listening to some old record of mine, which made me feel better, because I'm like, oh, I made this, you know. Don't be so sad, dude. What's wrong with you? You know, bad things happen to everybody, right? Just like be positive and like, I don't know. I don't remember why I was going to make this video, but anyway, the reason why I think this, because, you know, check out my new song. It's called We Found Heaven. It's a nice song to a point, lyrically, but like, it's a nice song. It's a nice sounding song. It's on Bandcamp. Go to my Instagram, Doleful Lion's Instagram, and you can like find it there. Oh my God, now I'm like a little embarrassed for being so open and honest about my depression. Holy shit. Don't ever give up. Nobody should ever give up. It's like, you know, you go through things and you'll get through it. There are such good things in the world. Music, that's what I was trying to say too. Music is such a good thing. All right. I'm so embarrassed actually for making this video. But nonetheless, I did. Thank you guys so much. Bye.